What is up, guys? It is DMG here, and today we are going to be looking at the Summer Heat Kimpembe card. One of the better SBCs, again, released not just as a random SBC like Malong Sar was, but it was a vote, which he did manage to win. So if you have done the Malong Sar SBC, you can pair him with Kimpembe here. So we're hopefully going to see one of the more overpowered center back combos. Hopefully those two together are going to be really good. Right now, I believe it is 145 on PlayStation to 160 on Xbox. Obviously, you know, the grinding for the 82s, the 88s is still probably the biggest thing, since Kimpembe here only requires an 83 and an 85 rated squad. You don't even need any special cards involved with it. He is 6'2", medium high, which is very good. You compare that to Sar, who's 6 foot low high. So, I mean, Kimpembe here being that 6'2", a couple inches taller, is going to be pretty helpful. Because while he is obviously very strong, having that frame, that little bit of a taller frame, is going to help, right? I mentioned it before, that Boateng is my favorite center back because obviously he's strong, but he's 6'4", and he's big, right? He's bulky. He can knock people off the ball. While I do love Sar, and he's very quick and agile and just overall a very good card, him being 6 foot, you know, sometimes he can't really knock players off the ball, even though he does have 97 strength. So Kimpembe going to 99 strength with the anchor we put on him and being 6'2", I think he's going to be a very good center back. He's got... I'm confused by this team. I mean, he must have done a lot of prime icon packs, considering he's got Mateus and Zanetti and Carlos. I'm assuming those have to be from the SBC, surely. Okay, Kimpembe, obviously the one with the blonde hair. Let's see how he does here. See how he's moving. Okay, he stopped. He tracked the run a little bit and then stopped because of the high line that I'm playing, or at least somewhat high line. Okay, Kimpembe, what do you got here? Okay, he doesn't feel as smooth as Malong Sar because of his balance. You know, Malong Sar is obviously 6 foot and has insane agility and balance. While Kimpembe does have really good agility, his balance is, I think, like in the 70s, low 70s as well. Again, Sar coming up big there. Been the better center back so far. Good Kimpembe. Right there, that's something... Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. That's something that Malong Sar could not have done because he's too small, right? Malong Sar is 6 foot. And so that was good reach there by Kimpembe. Good interception. Kimpembe, what can you do for us? Good. All right. Good tackle. Good tackle. Kimpembe. Good tackle. Good okay, I pressed B to tackle, not to clear. Oh, Jesus. That was not good. Dude. Good, Kimpembe. Thank you. We had a good tackle in there, and then nothing came from it. Thank you, Fabinho. Thank you, Fabinho. Jesus Christ, dude. Thank you, Lord. Okay, so far, Kimpembe's alright. He's put in some good tackles. I will say I've noticed the balance just a little bit. His shiftiness could be improved a little bit, especially considering how good that a lot of other center backs are with that, with this part of the game cycle, like Malong Sar, like Militao, you know, players like that. Kimpembe, good block, thank you. Thank you for being there. Like, his positioning at medium-high, I think, is actually better than low-high. I mean, that's just a personal preference. I know a lot of people are going to like low-high more, but I personally really like him at medium-high right now. Good again, Kimpembe. See, and yeah, you can tell his dribbling's not that good. I think it's also in the 70s. So, that's what I'm noticing so far. Again, it's just that movement. It's not very good. Switch me to Fabinho. Kimpembe, again, great tackle. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Okay! Wow! Wow! I'm not blaming you there, Kimpembe. You had the ball. The game just decided, you know what? Nah. You don't deserve the ball. 4 of 7 tackles, man. Like, him and Sar just had their work cut out for him. I had literally one shot the entire time. I don't get this tackle. Like, what is Kimpembe... Like, dude, what is Kimpembe supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do here? There's nothing, man. Kimpembe did exactly what he was supposed to do. The game just said no. Okay. Full Bruno. Full Mendy. He's got a hyperlink going. That's a good team. Okay, Kimpembe. There we go. Again, the thing I'm noticing about him is that with his his balance and his dribbling, he's not going to feel good on the ball compared to Sar, who legit feels like an attacker sometimes. Kimpembe. Okay, good. Thank you. Kimpembe. Ah. Get out of my way. Wow. Kimpembe would have had the tackle if we just did not get completely blocked off there. There we go. Thank you, Lord. Alright. How is he not off? Jesus Christ. Okay, well, Kimpembe there. That's maybe where the low, high work rates would have been better because he would have been sat back and would have been able to catch the attacker. Good, 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 good. And I'd lose it because I'm an idiot, but good interception there by Kimpembe. Diaby, goddamn, there we go. There's what I'm looking for from you. Here's the thing about Kimpembe. I'm not a huge... Oh my god, I'm getting my ass whooped there. I'm not a huge fan of him so far. His positioning's alright, but after using someone like Sar, who can maneuver super well, it's not, you know, he's going to feel a lot worse because his movement and him on the ball is not nearly as good as Sar. And he's at a combination between Boateng and Sar, right? Because he's not tall enough to be super, super big like Boateng. And he's not, you know, good enough. He's not, like, built like an absolute brick wall, again, like Boateng. But he's not small enough to be really agile and really, really fast like Malang Sarr is. Like, again, it's not like he's bad, but it's almost like the, you know, it's kind of like the worst parts of Sarr and Boateng put together, and that's Kimpembe. Again, it's not like that's, you know, the worst thing in the world. He's still pretty solid, like right there. That's a good interception. But instead of being, you know, kind of the best part of Boateng and Sarr together, it's the worst part. Alright, and that is a rage quit. So, in the defense, Kimpembe with a 7.4. Now, if Sarr didn't get that undeserved yellow, he would not have had a 7.4. He probably would have been a little higher. So, for all intents and purposes, I mean, I think Kimpembe is probably going to have the lowest rating in the defense here. Did not attempt any tackles. He did have an interception or two, I believe. We'll take a look at that part. Zambrotta, no interceptions or anything. Kimpembe at least had an interception. Mendy had 3 interceptions. Like I said, it's kind of like the worst parts of Boateng and the worst parts of Sarr put together for Kimpembe. And it's, you know, Boateng's fantastic, Sarr's fantastic, so it's not as if, you know, it's not as if Kimpembe's bad. But again, he's not as good as the stats probably think. Like with Sarr, you kind of know what you're getting, right? He's smaller. And obviously he's super strong, but he's not a brick wall. He's not like Boateng, who's going to be, you know, like 6'4", already 99 strength, just built like a brick wall, right? So you know Sarr's not going to be like that type of player. He's the type of player to be shifty, make interceptions, right? It's like a Conte at center back. That's what he is. Kimpembe, like I said, you kind of expect him to be a little bit tougher, a little bit bigger, sort of like a brick wall. But he's not. He has that Atal just completely off chem. Because, like, what you could have done at the very least, put Awar there at defensive mid. You could have put Atal at center mid. Kimpembe, get back. Okay, that's all right. Yo, Zambrotta! Areola, thank you. What was Zambrotta doing there? Kimpembe, come on. Dude, he's getting wrecked by... Yeah, he doesn't feel nearly as fast as he should. Oh, dude. Like, if it's Sar or if it's Boateng, both of them get that ball for different reasons. Boateng's bigger, he has a bigger frame, he's going to be able to intercept the ball. Sar is quicker, he's more agile, he's going to be able to just go and make a tackle. Kimpembe, again, like I said, he's the less of the two. Wow, that should not have worked. He's like the worst version of both of them. Okay, Sar, come on. Sit back. Dude, like, he's so much more responsive. It's insane. Sar is just better than Kimpembe. Look at that, dude. Like, as soon as I see it, I'm able to go and get the ball. I guarantee that Kimpembe, while, again, he's not bad, he's not going to be able to do that. He's not going to be meta. He's not going to be God tier. Kimpembe, yo, what is that, my man? You have 99 tackling. That's got to be a little bit better. There we go, Garincha. And that should be a rage quit. There we go, good. Kimpembe with a 7.4, 1 of 2 tackles. Sar with 1 of 1, Mendy 1 of 2. We'll check the interceptions real quick, and, you know, possession, retention. No interceptions, no blocks. I mean, similar to Sar, that's probably why they were pretty low in the defense. But yeah, I mean, Mendy, 2 interceptions, a tackle, won a lot of the possession as well. After those games, we played 3 games. 3 games with Kimpembe. Something I'm noticing is that, I've said it before, he's like the worst parts of Boateng and Sar, right? Boateng, while he's very big, he's not going to be very agile. While Sar, very agile, he's not very big. So Kimpembe put together, right, you would hope that he would be very big, like Boateng, and he would be, you know, agile and be able to move around, like Sar. However, it's the exact opposite. He's not very big. He still kind of has a slender frame, it seems like. And he's not, you know, you see his agility, which is 90, which is good. But compare that to Sar, is, you know, Sar's is higher and his balance is much higher as well. I think if you do him, you absolutely have to put a shadow on him so he becomes faster. But, I mean, if you were going to choose between the two, between Sar and Kimpembe, choose Sar. Because you know exactly what he's going to do. He's not going to be that big tank for you because he's only 6 foot. And you realize that. You're going to choose him and just kind of move back and forth, right? Like I said, he's the Conte at center back. That's what he is. So, you know, if you need someone who's either that big, stocky guy, or you need someone who's going to be smaller. That's why Militao and Ramos together work, because both are very small and agile, can move around very well. That's why, you know, Boateng works, because he's just a big block in the defense. I mean, David Luiz, I've noticed, is pretty similar to Kimpembe, right? 6'2", you know, kind of a similar idea. It's that, you know, again, Kimpembe's not bad. It's not as if he's a bad card, but he is not as good as it seems. He seems like to be a little bit overrated and seems to be very underwhelming. If you have a League One team, if you have a French League team, then, you know, go for it. But in this case, what I'm mostly going to recommend is go for Sar. Sar is better. He's more agile. He has low high work rates. Yes, he's a couple inches shorter, but I mean, as long as you pair someone, I mean, like Ramos. Ramos is 6 foot, and he's absolutely god tier. So, you know, I would just say go for Sar over Kimpembe. Kimpembe, you know, is probably at this point in the game like a 6.5, maybe a 7 out of 10. So that is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This has been DMG. Peace.